Good morning and welcome to Sunrise Serenades featuring the Compton Heights Concert Band. We're back here in Tower Grove Park, and tonight we have a real special treat for you. We have Jim Christensen here, former director, music director at Walt Disney Productions. He's going to be conducting the band in a marvelous Walt Disney program. Good evening, Jim.
Good to be here.
Thank you. We're glad to have you back again. What is this, our third or fourth time?
I remember this place very well. It's a beautiful classic bandstand.
It's a fantastic setting for a band concert, and we'll be back in a minute, so don't go away. We have a deal for you. We're going to start offering episodes of Sunrise Serenades, beautifully packaged. And we're going to start with our July 4th tribute. We call it the Independence Day Celebration. It features the Compton Heights Concert Band and the amazing finale, Overture 1812 by Tchaikovsky, with the Civil War cannons and the downtown, beautiful, exciting fireworks. It's a wonderful show. You can order it by calling the band office at 776-2227. Welcome back to Sunrise Serenades with the Compton Heights Concert Band. And today, of course, we have a guest conductor, Jim Christensen from Walt Disney World. And we're going to start the show today with a song. If you ever go to Disney World or Disneyland, you can't miss it. It's a Small World. It's arranged by Jim Christensen. Here we go, Compton Heights Concert Band.
I mentioned last night at the other concert that I counted up all the songs we're doing besides the marches and the trombone feature, and there are like 62 songs in these medleys that we're doing in this program, so I think people have a good time singing or humming along, you know. stand up, take a bow. They like that.
That's a great overture, that Walt Disney Overture by Jim Christensen. I bet you recognize a number of the tunes in there too. We're going to continue the concert with a march. It's Barnum and Bailey's favorite. It's by another March King, Karl King, from Fort Dodge, Iowa. And that's a wonderful town, Fort Dodge. They have a band named after Karl King. It's still performing today. There's a wonderful gazebo in his honor that they perform in. Next time you're in Fort Dodge area, check it out. It's a wonderful place for a band concert. So here we go. We're going to continue the concert with Karl King's Barnum and Bailey's favorite. And Music, you stay here because I'm going to be over there with Jim Christensen after this piece. And I'll catch up with you later.
Well, I've been with Disney 33 years in various capacities. I started out as director of the Disneyland Band back in 1968, and then when the job became bigger, became music director for all the theme parks, and of course we have them all over the world now. Paris, you know, and a couple of new ones in Tokyo, and I've just finished a project over there. So I still do work with Disney. I do workshops with visiting bands and orchestras and write soundtracks, whatever as needed. To me, the band that we're doing here tonight, conducting, your band is a classic example of a piece of history that we hope never ends. It's sort of like the circus band, you know, and it's like jazz, it's like Broadway. Those four categories are uniquely American, and this band is a unique example of the concert band. And today when you say band, many young people don't relate it to this kind of a band. They think of it as a rock band or something like that, but the concert band as we know it plays standard literature that's been popular over the years and new things like we're doing tonight.
And of course, a lot of patriotic music is associated with the concert band.
Yeah. It's a piece of history. Like I mentioned the circus in our show. playing gallops and marches from the circus, that's classic music. It's like Mozart and Bach and Beethoven. I mean, those are classic also, but so is the circus and so is the concert band.
While Jim's going over getting ready for the next tune, which is one of his tunes, of course, it's called Trombone Country. By the way, Jim is quite the accomplished trombonist, and he's going to be one of the featured trombonists in Trombone Country.
Welcome to Kitty's Kitchen. This morning I'd like to feature a recipe that was made by a former co-worker of mine, Barb Ahrens, when we had a little gathering here one fall. And the comment for the recipe says great with bratwurst, and it really was, because that's what we had when Barb brought the salad. It's called sauerkraut salad. And Barb is now retired, and Barb, I have one comment to make. I'm very jealous. So Barb, this is your recipe. I've got 1 can, 16-ounce can of sauerkraut, and I chopped up the onion. Chopped up some, it's called for green bell pepper, but I kind of like the red and the yellow. So people are going to criticize me for not following the recipe. You can just go ahead and do it. And then I mixed up the sugar, the olive oil, not the olive oil, the canola oil, and some sugar in there, and I shouldn't have scraped that out a little bit. Should have mixed that up a little bit beforehand. I'm sure it's going to taste great anyway, Barb. And I have in here the celery seed and the garlic salt. I'm going to put that in there as well. This is very easy, and even those of you who may not like sauerkraut might want to try this because, as my daughter would say, put enough sugar in a recipe and anybody will like it. And this does have some sugar in it, of course. And even if you don't have any bratwurst, I think the red and the yellow pepper just look great. So here's Barb's sauerkraut salad. Thanks, Barb. That's all for today from Kitty's Kitchen.
Next, we're going to feature in the show another novelty tune by Jim Christensen. This one's called Drums Aplenty. We had Trombone Country, now we're going to do Drums Aplenty. It's a fun piece, and it features, of course, our percussion section, and I think it features music too. So here we go with the Compton Heights Concert Band under the direction of Jim Christensen.
mentioned this many times to people when they look at me and they say, oh, do you want that cowbell and that bird call and that owl and all those different sound effects? You want those loud? I said, yes. That's very serious stuff to me. In fact, I think I told the band in rehearsal that we had a very good compliment made by Tom Brokaw at the end of the NBC News one night. He had just come back from Walt Disney World, and he said, you know something? He said, these Disney folks have a no-nonsense approach to nonsense. And I think that's one of my favorite compliments.
Thanks for watching Sunrise Serenades again with the Compton Heights Concert Band. We'll be back again next Saturday here at 5:30 a.m. on KMOV Channel 4. We're going to continue the show with Jim Christensen, the Compton Heights Concert Band, and we have a special guest, Julie Kavanaugh, the young St. Louis singing phenom. It should be a wonderful show. We'll see you then. Bye. One music. Get your tickets now for our Tour of Sandoval and the Compton Heights Concert Band, Monday, December 10th, 8 p.m., Powell Symphony Hall. We're also featuring Hugh Smith, the fourth tenor. Call 534-1700 now, 534-1700.